about what they think of me. Yeah, I stop thinking about what they think of me. I know that we had the power to be whatever we wanted. Light up, just light up, illuminate nature.
Hello everybody, I'm Bang and I play games, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. So when we last left off, we had just gotten this thermal evaporation plant up and going. It's doing its thing, it's got plenty of heat, and yeah, we've done a few more. We made a few more of these. So we've got 6 of them doing making brine. And then we have 2 of them making lithium. And if we look in our system, we're starting to run low on brine, but that's because we're using the brine for something else. But we've got maxed out amounts of lithium. And we also have lots of lithium dust. So we're good on that front. But there's something else that we've done. So we were doing all this in order to get into Mekanism fusion reactors, and we may have gotten into Mekanism fusion reactor. I don't have it ready yet. We're gonna finish it up today, but I've been building this thing. This is a max size reactor. You can see here that we're not even close to being ready to turn this on. This is the coolant tank, and we're just about 10% full. That's where most of the brine is going. We probably are not going to get to turn it on tonight, but we're producing 240 sodium per tick, or 240 millibuckets per tick. I've got this gigantic dynamic tank. It holds 16 billion buckets of sodium. That's going to be our emergency coolant tank. And you'll notice we've got some computer craft stuff going. We have 2 max size boilers. I believe this is what's required in order to properly run this reactor. And we're going to be building 3 max size turbines because the 2 boilers can support 3 turbines. But we're going to put our turbine rotors there. Now, I've been using the copy and paste gadget to paste these in, and I had forgotten to make the valves and the casings for the turbine before I pasted it, but not a big deal. We've got those cooking up now. In fact, I believe the casings just finished right there. Get them into the bucket or this barrel. This particular barrel has all of my stuff that I'm pasting with the copy and paste gadget, and the gadget's bound to it, so it just pastes out of that inventory. And so now if we do this, it'll paste all the casings in place. Now, one thing I want to do here is right here, we're going to pop this off, and we're going to put another turbine valve here. And there's a reason for that. And it did not form. Oh, we are missing... What are we missing up here? The vents. We are missing the turbine vents, and I thought I had made them. I did not, though. So, how many vents do we need? 465. So, turbine vents. So, we're making 3 of them. So, let's bust the old calculator out. 465 times 3 is 1395. We have plenty of materials to do that, and it's going to do its thing. I'm not worried about... I'm trying to get all of the infrastructure up and going, and while we get the sodium built up, but it's going to be, like I said, a very long while before we actually build up all the sodium. Why are we down to... Oh, because we don't have enough brine, I think. So, Give me a moment. Let me let her out. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, our sodium production dipped down because we've run out of brine, I think. Yeah, we're totally out of brine. My goodness, I didn't think we would tear through it that fast. But it is what it is. So we're making sodium at a little less than half of the rate. Now, while things auto-craft, let's talk about the computer craft stuff. So it's a computer craft program called Mekanism SCADA, which is a large suite of stuff. We got a full-on network of computers here doing stuff, monitoring various things. That one's not going to show up because I'm still working on getting those together, but yeah, so it monitors the reactor and the state of it. It monitors the boiler. It monitors the emergency coolant tank. It monitors the turbines. And it controls all of it together. Also, we made an induction matrix, which right now why is it showing low input? We should be inputting way more than that. That's got me concerned. Bypass limit, please. But you bypass limit as well. Why is it not inputting power? Let's go back to the base real quick and see what's going on over here. Oh, we have run out. We've run out of melons. Ooh, did not expect this. All right, let's see. What can we do to speed this up? So we could give it Insanium farmland, which would make it substantially faster. So 46 seconds instead of where's regular dirt? 1x. 46 seconds instead of a minute, so that would be a little over. Well, it would actually be 42 seconds with Insanium. Let's do this. Let's get Insanium. Let's get 4. And Hopper Bonsai Pots. Let's get 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to place these down here. We're going to set the sawmill to pull. But it won't pull. So no, we gotta do this a little different. But we can just do this, and then we'll get some hoppers. And we're being held up by the power running out of up there. Ooh. Yeah, our biggest thing is the lack of fuel or lack of melons. But this will be a pretty substantial increase in speed for the melon production. And pretty soon we're not even going to need this because we're going to have way more power than we need. I mean, as is, we already almost have more power than we need at 400 RF a tick, or 400k RF a tick. But that'll give a pretty substantial boost. Because they're going to grow, I mean, as is, they're going to grow faster by, let's see, regular dirt was 1 minute. Insanium farmland is 44 seconds. So, as is, that's already more than, like 1 pot is 75% of the growth time. And then multiply that by 4 pots, and we should be doing a lot better. Yeah, you can see, we're getting ready to dump more in, and our crusher's still working on the ones that it had. So the crusher just finished, and now it's dumping more in. So it's gonna do a much better job. And we should get to a point where it backstuffs again. But it is going to take a moment before it does, because we're pretty power starved at the moment. If we come up and, well, we're going to be power starved for a while because that induction matrix is a pretty big monster. So that guy's full right there, but the induction matrix is a big monster. Oh, I forgot to mention, so the other thing, this is the control center of the reactors, or reactor, I should say. Now, right now, it only knows about a single turbine, but we're gonna give it more turbines to be aware of. But this is where you can control everything. And so, yeah, it's going to be neat when it gets done. And it tells you all of this. So right now it's got the reactor protection system is tripped because the coolant is low, which obviously we're trying to fill up coolant. There's the meter for our coolant. We also have no fuel. I haven't even started fuel production yet, but you can see we're at 8% on the coolant level. So that's going to take a pretty good while to fill up. And yeah, so once we get more coolant, we'll start probably when we get to about 50% of the coolant, we'll start working on the fuel. Or, well, once we get the power under control here, we could start working on fuel, I guess. You know what? Let's add a few more to this. So we could do 6 more. that was the wrong item. Turbine vents, where are we at on this? I think he's power starved. Oh no, we're out. Did we run out of coal? Oh, that's not what I expected to happen. Let's see. I think it's the diamond one that gives coal. Did not expect to run out of coal, but I have been making so much steel, so it makes sense. Yeah, the diamond one has coal. Now, do you have power? You do, okay. So that's bringing in more coal. We'll do a few of them. We hold 10 million LP in our orb now. So we're good on LP to do a few of these at a time. Two more. Hey, our steel's moving again. Alright, that's the last one. Cat is throwing a fit, which means that my dog is probably ready to come back in now. But I want to get this Insanium farmland in there first. Where are we at on that? Oh, that's just about right. There we go. So we put these, I guess I should put a seed in that one. Now we should be able to back stuff pretty easy. Let's do... Let's do this too. And let's see, the gas upgrade. It's iron dust. Let's go ahead and teach that. Gas upgrade. The sand keeps getting used. There we go. Alright, and then 3 of you, and where's the basic? There we go. So the gas upgrade's going to go into that. I thought I could use the gas upgrade on you. Can I not? I can't. Oh. I figured it would because that's a gas. Well, which means I also probably can't use this on you, can I? No. But even still, that will make things a little faster. And it'll also hold a bigger back stuff as well. But hey, you can see now that we're already back stuffed. Holy crap. Alright, so now, I mean, the only thing I could really do to make this faster would be to add another pressurized reaction chamber, which I could do. Gases up, pressurized reaction chamber. Alright, while I wait for those to finish up, I'm going to go get my dog in. Alright, it looks like everything finished. So, well, we gotta read the those apparently. And we're gonna grab output there. And we need a connector. already got that, so that's good. Gases, we're going to output there. And so on the pressurized reaction chamber. Go. Now, because of that pressurized reaction chamber not being next to this guy, we're also going to add a connector here. And on this drawer, this is going to be an insert. And for the pressurized reaction chamber, this one we're going to extract, which should allow us to output. There we go. And now we're making double, or well, almost double. We still got one more thing to do here. We need AtMech upgrade. I don't know why upgrades don't show up when you search for them with this. So there's the speed, and there's the energy. And now we should see a lot more coming in faster. And we're actually making better use of that, but we're going to back stuff soon. Yeah, we're actually producing faster than we're using now. So it's burning 2.4 millibuckets a tick, or 2.5 millibuckets a tick. And it's going to continue to burn like this pretty much consistently until that matrix gets filled. But like I said, we're generating faster than we're burning, but only slightly. So it's going to take it quite a while to actually back stuff. Alright, so let's go back to our habit. Might have to murder a cat soon. Get our turbine vents placed in here. Got some stuff I don't want in my inventory. There we go. Oop. All right. So now, if we come back over here, it'll fill those in. It should form for us. Hey, it formed, yay. And it has a max flow rate of 14,880,000 millibuckets a tick. And then this has a max steam of 103,680 millibuckets a tick. Or, hang on. 103 million. Sorry. All right, so we can unanchor this one. And now let's see. Let's anchor there. And put it right there. And then we can just paste it in. And we are going to have to go inside, and we also need to put another valve right there. But we want to go inside to put these on. That takes us to 24, which is exactly what we want. Then we put our extra valve. It should form back. It did. And then we need to take a look and see, because I don't know if I made enough of everything. I didn't. All right, so we got casings and vents. I need more structural glass. Actually, I don't even think I have enough vents. 465. We got 466, so we're good on the vents. The casings, 417. We got 418. Okay, so we need 7 coils, 224 dispersers, 717 glass. So let's get our 7 coils. 224. Let's see, 224 and 668. Not the vents. So pressure dispersers. Where you at? Right there. And then saturating condensers, 668. And while it's doing that, let's get some more networking cable. That's the wrong valve. It's this valve that I want to go to. Or is it? Yeah, it was the first valve. Okay, and we're going to go up. There. Took an entire stack to do that. We want to go at computer and get a couple more modems. I didn't need a couple more modems because I already had them. one thing I can do is I can do that right there. Go ahead and connect that one in. Even though it's not formed, it should still show up. Alright, and now let's see. Do we have... we do. Select. That's going to be number 1. Select. This one is number... Okay, I guess number 3. I want you number 2 though. And you are number 3. Confirm, apply. And now I have these all set up so that whenever the computer powers on, it launches it full screen. And you can see turbine 1 is offline. Like it's got an error because it doesn't actually exist yet. Everything else shows that it's on, so that's good. We got a speaker. Hey! I still can't see your name. Hang on, let me pull my chat line over to this monitor. That didn't help at all. Let me pull the chat up on the actual web browser and see. Because I can't tell if it's an L or an I in your name. And it's not showing me. But welcome to the stream anyway. Thanks for stopping back in. Glad to see you. Alright, so let's see. We got how much more to go here. We're waiting on this guy to finish his stuff. So we've been working on getting some turbines and boilers and all of this good junk going. Ooh, I know something else I need to do. Let's go back here. I need to teach this thing how to make pressurized tubes. Right. So there's that one. That one. That one. That one. I have almost filled an entire section of my pattern provider tree. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Alright, and then we want one stack. And we'll go back now. I need to fill the boilers with water. And that's easy to do. So this is our input right here. If we at integrator, hang on. We got what we need already. Although I am going to need 2 variable cards and a sink. Give me the stuff for a sink, please. Thank you. So integrated dynamics, or integrated tunnels, I should say, is capable of transporting fluids far faster than anything else. So if I go to Google and search 32-bit integer limit, or sorry, no, 16-bit? No. Oh. it's the max positive. 2147-483-647. So 2147-683. No, 483-647. And it can transport that in one tick. So it just fills the thing full instantly. And so we'll just void our steam or our water coming out of the turbine because we really don't need it. And that way we're not ever hurting on water in our boilers, because that is one of the big issues with these is you run out of water in the boiler and all of a sudden it's not doing anything. And bada bing, bada boom, we are full on water. All right, our pressure dispersers are done. Hey, K-Gamer Bros, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, it's going to take a minute before those finish. Let's go ahead and go at flux. You're new to modded Minecraft and don't know what to do. So, yeah, I can give you some tips. Real quick, let me take care of what I'm doing right quick. But I can definitely give some tips. I've been playing modded Minecraft for quite a while, so I've gotten pretty used to it. So the number one thing that I've always noticed people get hung up on is knowing what to do, and that mostly depends on the pack. A lot of packs are what's called kitchen sink packs, where you don't really have any kind of direction. And then you're going to have other packs that are gated progression kind of packs, where you have to follow like a quest progression in order to get through them. And so the first thing that I would recommend on any pack is, one, know what kind of pack you're going into, if it's gated or if it's kitchen sink kind of style. Even some of the quested packs are more in the kitchen sink style of things. But after that, the number one thing that I can say is two keybinds that are absolutely your friend, and that is the U key and the R key. If you hover your mouse over any item, period, and you hit the R key, it tells you the recipe for the item. Whereas if you're hovering over an item and you hit the U key, you get all of the uses for that item. These two keybinds are invaluable, especially when you get into packs that heavily edit the recipes of some things. Like on this pack, this one is more of a kitchen sink, and so there's not a lot of heavy modification of things. But the RF Tools Builder is an edited recipe, and they did this mainly so that people wouldn't set up quarries too early into the pack. But if you go in JEI, which is, you can't see it on my screen. Let me come out of full screen real quick. There we go. I'll see if I can get this to where it shows up on screen, but it's really, really difficult to get it to show. Yeah, it's not going to show. Anyway, when you hit the E key to go into your inventory, on the right hand side, you get a bunch of, basically you can see all the items that are in the pack. And when you're hovering over the item, that's where you can hit R or U and see what the recipe is by hitting R, or see what the uses are by hitting U. And a lot of the heavily modified packs, that's the best way to figure out what you need to do if there's not a quest guiding. So like I said, this pack has quests that can tell you which way you want to go, but on this one it's more of a, hey, here's stuff that you can do for the most part. You got 3 chapters of stuff that have the actual progression of the pack. So this one tells you how to get to the all the mods star, and then this one is basically what you want to look toward doing after you get the all the mods star. And then this one is basically just creative items that you can make after you get to the very end game. So I'm not really following any quests to do anything on here in this pack, just because it's not really necessary. Just kind of doing the stuff that I want to do. Outside of that, are you say you're new to modded Minecraft? Are you new to Minecraft in general, or just to modded? You're trying to... Okay, so the harvester pylon is actually a really powerful block. So I'll show you how mine's set up. Okay. So you can see my farm is going fairly quickly, which I'm only adding seeds as I need them. I try to not just focus on farms for everything, but underneath my farm, I've got a pond with lily pads of fertility. And the effect of each of these stacks, and they take effect, I think it's in a 3x3x3 range. So by putting them underneath my farm like this and overlapping, that's what's making the crops grow so quickly. But then on top of that, if we look in this dimensional chest, I've got an Imperium water can, and then this player simulator is right-clicking with that Imperium water can 3 blocks down. So this mod, Integrated Dynamics and Integrated Tunnels, is a beast of a mod to learn, but it's so powerful when you learn it. It is hands down the most powerful logistics mod that Minecraft has. Just nothing is even remotely close to as powerful when it comes to logistics. But that player simulator is basically... it fakes being a player with whatever rules you get. So this is click with an item, and then I've told it to make it a right click right here. And then the item itself is the Imperium watering can. And so that makes the farm a little bit faster. And then inside here, I've got an indestructible hoe. This particular one is the Altamodium hoe. And then the dimensional chest is basically just, it's like an ender chest. 2 chests will link together, so you can input in one and export from another. And where mine's exporting is inside here. Oop. Keybind for flight didn't want to take effect. Yeah, right here. It's coming into here, and then this guy is pulling out of that chest and putting it elsewhere in my automation stuff. And in the case of all the crops, it's actually going into here. So all of this essence is coming in from the farm. Oh, we're getting close to having these done. Yay. I've still got so far to go on the fuel, though. And I need to tell the system that I've got more than one turbine. No problem. No problem. You know, modded Minecraft it's a lot of fun, but it can be a learning curve for sure. Let's go back here and like this stuff that I'm doing here, I mean, this is computer craft, which if you have any kind of coding background is really fun to play around in. It is by no means necessary. All right, 3 turbines. Thank you. Tank is connected. This. All of that can stay default. Apply. Exit. And start. Okay. So all of our stuff should be good now on that run. We're still low on fuel and low on coolant. We're not even going to get close to turning this on tonight. So especially if you're new to modded Minecraft, it's older now. It's in 1.12. My favorite mod pack, period, is SevTech Ages. It is technically considered an expert mod pack because it has recipes that are a lot harder than most mod packs, but it's such a good pack. Almost every recipe is heavily modified, so very little in the pack is stock, like vanilla. But if you want a really good questing pack, it's my favorite one, hands down. This right here, anchor it. I forgot to make more reactor glass, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh well, I can make that. Let's see. For the reactor glass, how much did I need? Or not reactor glass, structural glass. 718. And the other thing, I'm already pretty far into this pack. And so, did I not have enough turbine rotors? I'm already pretty far into the pack, so where I am is by no means a good spot to judge like what modded Minecraft is about early on. Because the stuff that I'm doing is so yes, I've used Create mod a lot. Create is a fantastic mod. I've been avoiding it in this pack particularly, not because I don't like it or because it's not good, because it's so good and very powerful for a lot of things. I've just used it so much recently because nearly every pack has it. Like almost every pack since Create became a thing has had heavy focus on. Hang on a second. My bandwidth just tanked. YouTube's giving me an error message. If my frames drop, I apologize. Let's make sure we don't have something more than bandwidth. I don't know what's going on with my internet today, but I am dropping frames now. So I'm sorry for the chunky video. But anyway, almost every mod pack that has Create since Create became a thing, and some of them have really heavy use required. And this pack in particular doesn't require Create much at all. And so because of that, I've not been using it just because I don't want to burn myself out on a mod, especially a mod like Create that is so very useful. So I've been just taking a break from it. All Actually, you don't need to be there. You need to be over here. I don't know why I screwed that up so bad. In fact, my gas cables, I need these. We can go ahead and connect them up. Now, I don't know that these are going to have the flow rate just on the bare connection that we get. We might have to add a bunch of random pressurized tubes just to match the flow rate that we need. We'll find out though. And let's see what we can do here. Let's go. How do we want to go about this? I guess we can do fluid interface and some importers. Okay, apparently I had fluid importers in my system. And I'm going to need more logic cables. We're going to need 3 variable cards and trash. A fluid trash can. Slap our fluid trash can right there. We need this guy right there. And then we get 1 importer. Of course I put this right where the stupid flux point is. The flux plug. Let's just do it right here. Trash can. And again, I'm doing this because I don't care about the water that comes out of the... I have not actually played better Minecraft. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't played it myself, so I don't really know anything about it to make a comment on it.
Dancing through the streets, we wander, falling for the fire, burning at the heart, throwing hands up to the sky. Ooh, we live for the night.
Now, one thing I will say, the servers that I play on are available for people to join in. Right now, no one's online. We had people on earlier today. So if you're looking to play on any of the packs that I'm playing on, you're welcome to join the server that I'm actually using. All the details are in my Discord, which there's a link to my Discord in the description. This server currently is all the mods 9. And also, if you go to my Discord, which the link's in the description, you'll need to get the Minecraft role. But it's all the connection information is in Discord. And you'll see the channel where it's posted once you have that role. Got one that's not formed. No, these are both formed. I think I'm gonna need to reset. Let's terminate the program and restart it. Yeah, so once I form that last turbine, I'm going to need to restart that program again. Oh, we're getting close. Still needs so much sodium. Man, I don't know. Wait, why is this not formed? Why is that broken? Well, no wonder. What else is... Why is the... Wait a minute. Yeah, that's supposed to be a valve. Why are the valves not in this one? There they are. Well, there. Let's see. Let me take a look. Yeah, give me just a second. Let me pull it up and take a look. So, oh, that's interesting. It cut the link out. Let me edit that and add it back. Thank you for letting me know, because obviously I want that link to be in there. Turn streamer mode off in Discord. Alright, it should be on the description now. You may have to refresh your browser. There we go, now that one's going. I don't know what the problem was. Okay. Let's see. 360 more enriched iron to go, and it looks like we have run out of coal again. Oh. Now let's go make more. I guess I'm going to need to make coal seeds just to keep up with my coal usage on stupid steel. I don't know why I'm doing this. Well, grab it like that now. We'll do another 4 meteors of diamonds and coal. Oh, I just realized I don't have sounds on. So there is a channel that talks about status, and that is the channel that always has all the information of the servers, like the pack that's on it, the version of the pack, because I don't necessarily update the packs immediately when they get updated on CurseForge or Modern. And then the connection information is in there. It should be the top channel in the Minecraft category. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, why are you beeping? You need to not be making noise. Why are you making noise? I know that it's... Okay, you're going to stop for now. It's upset that one of my turbines is not formed yet. How much more do we have? 72. Alright, so now I should be able to form that last turbine. Can I make it inside? No, I missed it. I gotta break in now. Alright, put our rotors on here. And that should form. It didn't form. Why did you not form? What are we missing? I don't see anything missing. Are we missing anything in here? Oh, I see what's missing. Okay. This guy, rotational complex. Let's get out of it first. And we should just be able to do that. Why are you not formed now? Everything looks to be correct. Oh. I thought I made those. I did, I just didn't have them in my inventory because I'm a dummy. There we go, now it's formed. Alright, and so now we take our last flux plug, put it right there, tell it that it's on that network, disable limit. Let's make sure the limit's disabled on these. It is. And this one, it is. Okay. And so now if I start this program back up, why are you still mad? Is it just because it's scrammed? Oh, if it's going to beep like that until it's no longer scrammed, then I'm not going to have that on until I'm ready to turn the thing on. Let's see. We'll turn this on and go take a look at the bass real quick. We got a yeah, this guy's going off too, but it sees the turbines now. We're 10% full, and we're 3% full on our induction matrix, which is going to get even bigger. So not sure why it says connection timeout on that. I would like you to just not make sound. Hey, there we go. All right, so eventually we're going to be able to fire this up. And apparently the blood moon's out. Oh, interesting. It's also got all of these. So, okay. In that Discord channel with the status, you should see the actual version of the pack, which is 0.2.48. Are you using the CurseForge launcher to download the pack? If you, okay, so in CurseForge launcher, when you go to, like, if you, especially if you've already got the pack downloaded, if you go into the pack itself, let's see. I gotta think about where it is. Okay. Oh wait. Let me go to this particular pack. Okay. Yeah. So in CurseForge launcher, if you go to, well, let me just share. Let me throw this on the stream real quick. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you can select the particular version, and I on my server, if I have any modifications to a pack, I always list them in that status channel, and typically I will export the pack with the modifications and have it available to download from that status channel. So in this case, I don't have any kind of modifications to the pack, so it's purely the 0.2.48. Alright, let's see. Kind of at a standstill now on this because I've got everything finished except for getting all of the coolant in there. I guess I can go ahead and start working on the fuel system now. So we're going to need to teach our system how to do some stuff. Alright, let's work backwards at Mech Fissile. So fissile fuel comes from the isotopic centrifuge. Easy enough. I think we're going to need 2 of these. Pretty sure we're going to need 2 of these. But to make that, we need uranium hexafluoride, which comes from a chemical infuser. And that needs uranium oxide, which comes from chemical oxidizer. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, never mind. I can use an enrichment chamber to make yellow. Oh, no. Chemical oxidizer. Right here. And what are you? Is it really just the personal barrel? No, it's any chest. Oh, any mechanism personal storage. Huh. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. And so now for the yellow cake uranium, that's that in an enrichment chamber. And so that's that part done. And then the other side of this is hydrofluoric acid, which needs sulfuric acid and fluorite. So the fluorite, I think we just need to start processing that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've got I've got a decent amount of fluorite here. I could laser drill it in any biome with a gray laser lens between 15 and 30. What else will that get me? Tin, osmium. Okay. Oh, light gray laser lens. If it's light gray, I thought I put light grays in here, which would make sense if that's where I'm getting my... Yeah, I put 3 light grays in here. You know what? Let's get these out of here and put... or make them light gray as well. Light gray dye. We'll just do this. And you know what? While we're at it, let's go ahead and... we already got a bunch of those. We'll just make this guy real fast. And which one do you take? You take the efficiency. And then these can go into the drills themselves. The way that I am flying is with an angel ring, which involves being pretty much at the end of the pack. Okay, so processing. Alright, just 3 more to put these in. And, yeah, I didn't think you were going to hold up with power. Alright, let's see. I think just regular universals though will hold up. Yeah. Universal cables are good enough. And so that should be going much faster now. It is. And so fluorite. Fluorite is right there. Let's see. We got to find out the best way to process our fluorite. That guy's a different. Actually, I don't need a pattern for that because I'm just gonna have that going at the site. All right, let's take a look at our fluoride ore and see what our best option is. Right here. And so we can cook it down into one. That's not what we want. Forge hammer into one. Macerator goes to 2 with a chance of that, but then the 2 have to be further needs to be further taken down, and then we get into a centrifuge, which is LV, and I really don't want to get into Greg Tech just yet. An enrichment chamber gives us 6 right off the bat. I don't even think Greg Tech can give us 6. Hey, welcome into the server. Alright, so here's what I think I'm going to do. We're going to take a piece of fluoride ore, and we're going to give it a drawer over here. In fact, I want to give it that obsidian drawer, or the same drawer as that obsidian, because that's not going to get a void upgrade ever. And I don't want this to get voided at all. And then we're going to we got to turn off this for a second. Pulse. And pulse. Put you here, and memory, remember that. Good. And now we can pull that back in. So ignore redstone. Ignore redstone. And so that's going to pull 512 of them into here. And that's going to put them available in our system. And then we will output to an enrichment chamber to get 6 at a time. So I need 2 enrichment chambers. Okay, so when you're joining a server with a large mod pack, your best bet is when you hit join, just take your hands off keyboard and mouse, let it go. It usually takes like 5 minutes or so to join some of the larger packs, and this is a large pack. All right. So. Let's go ahead and get 2 item exporters. One there, one there. That's going to go there. And one of these is going to get uranium ingots. Let's keep 16 in stock at any given point. And then fluorite or FLUOU. Fluorite ore. Yeah. When you, like I said, when you join into a server with a large mod pack on it, you want to just take your hands off. Like as soon as you hit the join button, just take your hands off until it loads completely and you have control over your character. Otherwise, you're probably gonna get the pack to crash on you. And so here, fluorite ore. I need variable cards. Fluorite ore and uranium. One of you knock that slot. And then you get that one. And you're going to be an input. Alright. And at flux. Let's get ourselves a flux point. And grab our cables. Alright, so we got these going. We need a crafting card. Because we do have a crafting recipe for the uranium. Alright, and let's see. So the fluorite needs to go into a chemical dissolution chamber, but I need sulfuric acid also, which is sulfur trioxide and water vapor, which is oxygen and sulfur dioxide, which is sulfur. Chemical oxidizer. So we need 2 chemical oxidizers. And I need to... Ooh, we got some frame rate issues. Alright. Excuse me? That was weird. I guess I teleported before it actually registered that I changed the teleport. Alright, we need to change our barrel pattern a little bit. So take our barrel pattern, put these, re-encode that, and teach it that. Alright, so now at mech we can do chemical oxidizer times 2. Good. We're going to need 3 of these. And I believe we need 2 of these to support this reactor. Alright, let's go back to the desert. Alright, let's look again. So fluorite into chemical dissolution chamber. Oh, no, that's not what... Hang on. I made the wrong thing, I think. I did. Yep. We need to go back and... What was the chemical oxidizer for? Sulfur dust and yellow cake. So I still needed these. This guy can go here. And input on the bottom is fine. Gases, output to the right, I don't care. And you will export to the top. And so that's making our uranium oxide. And so hydrofluoric acid. I am playing on the server, yes. I typically always play on a server. I'm not a big fan of playing single player worlds. Alright, so chemical dissolution chamber. There we are. Chemical dissolution chamber. And let's see. We'll take this guy, put him right here. And you're going to output auto input, and so then we need the sulfuric acid. So that's a chemical infuser.
Now that I've been long gone, have you missed me at all? The road home shatters and I feel the pressure of direction taking over me.
We need a rotary decondensator. Okay, and we're going to need water. Okay, so we're getting our water vapor output there. And for gases, we want an input. Oh, wait. That needs to be that.
Just like you never broke my heart, like you never said the words to worlds never.
There we go. We're getting our water vapor.
Go, life will never be the same, but I will keep on finding my way. I move on to get to my body.
And then sulfur trioxide, or dioxide, sulfur trioxide, sorry, is oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Oxygen is easy to get, and sulfur dioxide is easy to get. Okay. So, what we're going to do here, let's get another fluid interface. But we want this to be another exporter. And we need another variable card. Not there. And then we need an electrolytic separator, which I think we already have one. We certainly do. We're going to just dump everything. And let's pull inputs from the back. Oh. Well, we're going to have to make a new one.
Just like you never broke my heart, like you never said the words to worlds never further
Maybe you
apart.
are empty?
Go, life will never
Yeah, you're
be
empty.
the same,
Okay.
but I will keep on finding my way. I move on to
Well,
get to
we
my
have a little chunkiness. Alright, electrolytic separator. And dump excess. Now output 2. Boom. And you're going to, in gases, bring in input 2. No, input 1. Output 1. Alright, so this is definitely output 2. And eject is on. Oh, because that was item. Output 2. Why is it not outputting? Gases. Output 2. Eject is on. Oh, because you don't want oxygen.
oh baby.
You want what the oxygen is used for.
Crazy 'cause I'm restless here.
Alright, so we'll put you there,
Oh baby,
and then
only you can take me 'cause I belong to fear.
yeah,
You know my tears, they run right
you
into
go there,
rivers, flowing
and
under mountains,
input 1 can be right there.
head high.
So we got our oxygen coming in.
To something
And
Looking for a reason, tell me why I'm bound to you.
so this is the chemical oxidizer. And that's going to be sulfur. Now, do I have sulfur here.
You know my tears, they run right into rivers, flowing under mountains.
I can make another rock crusher to output sulfur to it. Or
Looking for a reason, tell me why I'm bound to you. Oh baby, hungry for you lately. It's like I won't survive. Oh baby, spare a kiss or maybe just a
fractionating still.
moment in
I
time.
don't know that I'd get the oil fast enough.
Oh my tears, they run right into
That's 50 millibuckets.
flowing under
And in a desert biome. You know what? Let's do that. That would be a good source of sulfur, I think. Alright, so laser drill. We need let's go big. 24. And then fluid laser.
You know my tears, they run right into rivers, flowing under mountains, can't get high. I'm onto something, turning into nothing, looking for a reason, tell me why I'm bound to you.
Alright, so take this guy, throw him there. And so we can do this. And so all of these should be reaching it. They are. Perfect. Let's see, do we have a wireless? There's a wireless block charger. But that's only 200 RF per tick per block. We're gonna try it. Let's see what we get with this. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Now, the last time I played with the wireless block chargers, I mean, it was a long time ago, and it was a much earlier version of Minecraft. and of the mod, but they crashed the world. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, so these have power. Now, for crude oil, it's probably a black lens. Yeah, black lens. I don't know why I made 6 of those. I only need the one with the fluid laser base. That's fine though. All right. And so now if we go we need 24 of those. Process, actually no, we need 25. And then 24 speed rooms, or speed add-ons. Let's see, we need to lower you to 60 or below. So now we should start getting oil. You're not getting oil. Why are we not getting oil? Probably that it can't in this dimension. So let's see. We could do ocean, cold ocean. We'll go to an ocean. Let's go here. There we go. So let's see. I think there's an ocean biome this way. Actually, I know there's an ocean biome over by the turtles. Oh, and looks like we're dropping frames again, so that's nice. My apologies, folks. I don't know why my internet connection is being dumb tonight. Let's see. Yeah, there's our ocean right in front of us. Alright, do we have an angel block in this pack? We do.
Can't you see me? Am I invisible again? Can't you feel me like that mysterious pain? Can't you hear me? Am I fading away? Scared to breathe me runs the memory away. Can't you see me? Like that mysterious pain. Can't you hear me? Like that mysterious pain.
Alright, we're getting crude oil now. I think this little wireless charger is actually going to hold out. Maybe. It's struggling a bit.
Can't you
Let's see.
hear me? Am I fading away?
But what if we did another block charger?
Runs the memory away. Can't you see me?
Just right on top of it.
Like that mysterious pain. Can't you hear me? Like that mysterious pain.
That looks like it's working. Yep. So they're all full. We've already got 32 buckets of crude oil. Let's get one of these. Some of these. A cauldron. if I hit the right button. Alright, and before we place this down, let's tell it we want to be private, and this is going to be channel 100. And output push to the top. That's going to fill this tank up, and we're going to need another view, another view, and another view. All right. So let's teleport back to the base real quick. Teach our system how to make fractionating stills. Which is pretty easy peasy. We need 2 of those. And we're going to need 2 of these. And we're going to need 6 of these. Back to the desert. I just realized I forgot to do one important thing. And it's out at the stupid ocean biome. I forgot to chunk load that area. Let's fly back out there. I had a feeling I was going to forget to do this. Let's see. Almost there. Alright, now we can go back to the desert. And let's go fractionating still. Fractionating still. And we're going to put that guy there. Tell him he is private channel 100. And auto eject. Input there. see. We're going to let's go ahead and input here. I don't know what we're going to get first. We got the heavy oil, unfortunate.
Cambridge to Boston, lives in a world she's lost in.
Now let's make one more.
Victim of compromise. He's staring at her Aberdeen heart, London eyes, Glasgow bones. She's whistling the catacombs, a paradox. He's in love
And we'll
with the statue in a
go ahead and get
marble
one more
block.
set of these.
He's in love with the girl that time forgot. She just shakes her ears. She's falling too far with salt in her scars. Won't let him taste her tears. She's falling too far. The girl that time forgot.
You know what? We're going to do this a little bit differently. Let's take you,
Wasted
put you here,
moments, full of potential atonement, an angel
put you there,
in disguise. But he can see her
and
Aberdeen heart,
we
London
want
eyes, Glasgow bones. She's a
Stop.
whistle in the catacombs, a
one of
paradox.
you,
He's in
and
love with the statue in a marble block. He's
two of
in
you,
love with the girl
two
that
variable
time
cards,
forgot. She just shakes
and we're going to do
She's
fluid,
falling too far with salt in her scars.
oil,
Won't let
light
him
oil,
taste her tears. She's falling too far.
and heavy oil. Alright, so you get the heavy oil, you get the light oil, and you're going to output to the back and to the side, and you do that, and input to the back, input to the back. And good, we're getting our sulfur dust, we're getting refined fuel. I don't really care about that too much. But we can tank. Actually, let's do this. Let's do fluid drawer. Let's do a fluid drawer. Two fluid drawers. Because we can throw a void upgrade on them. So output, auto output. Actually, since we're getting the same thing from both, output there, and then output auto. We don't need a second fluid drawer.
Been wearing life like it's a noose around my neck.
Grab one void upgrade. And we'll go ahead and get some storage upgrades for this guy, or a storage upgrade, just so that, you know, we have a decent amount if we decide that we want to use this refined fuel. Because now it'll hold 384 buckets and then it'll start voiding it. You can just get that. Make sure you are not inputting. So you'll input on the top. So you can output there any moment now. Going to output up there, and all it can do is go over there. And so now we're getting our sulfur dioxide, and we want to output that, and gas is going to be input 2. Alright, and this is going to give us our sulfur trioxide, and then the sulfur trioxide just needs to go into here. So the right side is going to be output auto eject, except it needs to be a gas. And then gas input, and that's giving us our hydrofluoric acid. This is our uranium oxide. Beautiful. And then this is going to output to here with one more chemical infuser. And this hydrofluoric acid, that gas input, gas output, and bada bing bada boom, there's our uranium hexafluoride, which goes into the isotopic centrifuge. Alright, so at mech, how many gas upgrades did we have? 8. What machines can take them? That one can. So you can't take gas upgrades. Can you take gas upgrades? You cannot. I already know you can't. I know you can't either. But we can do energy and speed in all of these. Also, we're going to need to upgrade you.
It's all I wanna do.
I don't think you're going to need it. Yeah, no, you're fine down here. And you guys should be fine. So, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, that's 80. And 80.
Do. Do you believe the dreams they can come true? Will you accept the apology that is long overdue? Well, I question what forever is, and I know you do too. When the answer's right in front of me,
And we're dropping frames again. Yay.
it's all
No
I
idea
wanna
why.
do.
I don't know how I ended up with extra. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess one of these doesn't take upgrades. How do you do? Oh, you already had upgrades. That's why. Okay.
It's all I wanna do. Believe. It's all I wanna do.
Alright, so the input for the gas is on the sides and the output is on the back. Now, here's a question. Will that work? No. Put that way. Alright, and we are making fissile fuel. And we can do energy and speed on these. 8 more of each. Beautiful. Let's move our fuel port over here. And let's move you up so that we don't get any kind of bad times with our pipes. What's our hold up here? Sulfur is our hold up, huh? Oh, because I'm stupid. Oh, I know what the problem is. Still kind of stupid, but we just need to output those to that. Auto output. Boom. Now we are back in business. Is it not guaranteed sulfur? Oh, it's only a 20% chance of sulfur. Ooh. Well, in that case, we're gonna make some sulfur seeds. And you know what? Let's just take our sulfur dust and throw it in there. And we need at mystical. We need 4 of you. We're gonna need some Insanium farmland. And prosperity seed. Our farmland's done. Let's craft our seed up. farmland, grab our seed. Throw our farmland down, put our seed in. We'll get our sulfur essence in just a moment. There we go. Let's give it a home in here. And just like that, we've already got 5 sulfur essence. And every 3 is 8 sulfur. And now we can go back to the desert. And come over to this guy. And let's see. Let's use the sulfur essence and tell it, hey, 8's fine. And we're just going to come up right here.
Do we turn back? It's in your face. First up to mine. What is the day?
I gotta be careful not to connect that to another network because I've not been using channels. And so if I accidentally connect a bunch of integrated dynamics networks together with that are all operating off of channel 0, I could crash the server. We don't want that. We need to make a variable card of sulfur. And it is the Greg Tech version of sulfur. Right there, sulfur dust. And we'll put that not in there, but in there. Tell it that it can also input on the back. And now we're going to have tons and tons of sulfur. Still not quite enough to offset the amount of sulfur that we're going through, but eventually we're going to back stuff on this, and when we back stuff, we're going to have a bunch of sulfur build up, and then we should generate sulfur faster than we use it at that point. Also, we could do this. If we take this guy here and actually, let's do this. Instead of outputting to that. No, we'll still do this like this. But with this here, we can take our configurator and go boom, and that'll give it a place to store even more. So that when this, if we back stuff, then what this starts producing is gonna build up a lot. All right, so all we're waiting on now is enough sodium and enough fuel that yeah, we just need enough sodium and fuel to make sure that that we're good. And it looks like your whole issue is that you don't have enough. Let's make another one of you. Mech.
Swirl. Oh my god.
Oh no. Stop that. Stop that. Alright, so we got. Alright, so the sulfur is what's holding us up now. But again, like I said, we will back stuff and that will not be a problem in the future. And then the real question becomes, how much do we use per tick?
It's been too long with too many wrongs. What have I done? You've forgotten the words to our song.
Alright, so that should let both of those back up, really.
Take it back, just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our souls, let them entwine.
Alright. Where are we at on power? Oh, a puny amount.
It's not fair, I don't care. Take you there, make it mine before we're out of
But hey, we're generating the full 400k FE per tick now. Alright, so we're generating fuel at a decent rate. This should not activate until all of the conditions are cleared up.
Don't be so distant, don't be so distant from me. You're so close, and yet so far. So if
Well, the low coolant light has gone off. But it's still not going to be ready for it. So once the low fuel light goes off, I think it'll actually activate, but then it'll deactivate. Basically, if any of these lights are on, then it deactivates. Now, one thing we do want to do is make sure we got plenty of pipes in here to make sure that our flow rate on these pipes is good. And quite frankly, this is the most important of the flow rates, and that is the coolant coming back. But also this guy. Which is the hot coolant flowing out. And as I mentioned before, Mekanism pipes, they make a multi-block, and the flow rate of the pipes, which is it's basically how fast they can dump whatever they've got into the target, is determined by the number of pipes in the multi-block. And so by adding, like, each one, that pump rate is how much it can dump at one time. So four pipes gives us 1,000 buckets worth that it can dump. So 40 pipes gives us 10,000 buckets. And this is probably going to be making a whole lot more than that. So now let's go back home. We got some children that came in. There we go. Murdered the children. Alright, so if we look up here now, we can see that the reactor's scrammed because it doesn't have enough fuel. We're 12% on the coolant. We're 6% on the fuel. And it's tripped only because of the fuel. The coolant level is low, but it's not low enough to trip the reactor protection system. Now, in reality, when this kicks on with the coolant level that it's going to have, it's only going to be on for a little bit and it's going to turn back off. I don't know what this RPS transient means or RCS transient. We'll find out eventually. The other thing is that we don't have anything set up for the waste disposal yet, or waste management. So we're going to have to do something about that. It doesn't like the fact that that tank is very low. That's our emergency coolant tank, but right now we're dumping the whole tank into the reactor, just trying to get it up and going. And it looks like
Back home to you.
we're 5% full on our matrix. I don't have an SPS yet. We're not even close to getting that made. So we're getting there. It's hopefully we'll be able to have this guy up and running tomorrow. But I think that's going to be the best place to call it a night. So if you're still here, if you haven't yet, go ahead and like and subscribe. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers, and I like it. But we still need a lot more. So that helps me out. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a good time, and I will catch you all in the next stream. Have a good night, guys.
Don't be so distant, don't be so distant, so distant, distant from me. You're so close, and yet so far. So I fight it, and here we are in each other's arms. Take it back, just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our souls, let them entwine. 'Cause you know what you do to me. It's not fair, I don't care. Take you there, make you mine stare